Trey, what you think?
Yeah, Bill Cosby, man, because I felt that was wrong how they singled this man out. I mean, nobody is perfect, but I think that was doing a blow to us as black people when they took him, like when they pointed him out. They wanted. I feel like they felt vindicated. They felt right and vindicated that they could pull the Cosby Show and they could pull a different world, because that meant so much to a lot of us in our households growing up. So I felt vindicated when they actually had to reverse the decision on Bill and let him out. So and I feel that, they were, me personally, I just feel like they were trying to attack Bill on something totally different for where they wanted to get him on. I felt that's just my belief. But with R. Kelly,
yeah,
I can't. What was he talking about? It seems like you ready. Who was he talking to?
It was under our nose the entire time.
Like he talked to a Pod Piper, sucking on a lollipop and like holding a teddy bear at the time. A
Pod Piper, the Pod Piper of R&B. What is a Pod Piper? Somebody who plays music to lure all the children to them. It was under our nose the whole time. So when you're listening to R. Kelly now, it's like, oh, is he talking about?
You can't erase that out your mind. When
age ain't nothing but a number.
He wrote that. He wrote
it. It was under our nose the whole time. The man married a 16-year-old girl. Exactly. It was under our nose at 30.
High schools when he was in his mid-20s.
And seeking people to pick out girls for him, and they did it.
So I think what made it more damaging to R. Kelly is when that documentary came out on him. Like if they had a documentary on Bill, I don't know if it would have been the same.
I think they need more people in jail, if you ask me, but that's beside the point. Because even the documentary, like, you cannot celebrate. Because listen, Ignition brings back some wonderful memories for me at the skating rink. You know what I'm saying? The censor version, of course. Step in the Name of Love is everybody's family reunion. Yeah.
And that's what I'm saying. So when you get to that point, like, does it take away from the memories that you have that are attached to the artistry that artist has put out?
It does not take away from that, but at the same time, it does give you an eerie feeling that all of this time you've been celebrating somebody who means no good by anybody that has been in his circle. Because even if he did not molest you, just the allegations of how he treated his family, his wife, you left these people destitute. Like, you know what I'm saying, at this point. So now your music, as genius as he is,
right,
a complete musical genius who squandered his legacy.
He can't read.
And cannot read.
Can't read. That's the crazy and mind blowing part. And that's why I'm just like, because they say like people who are incredibly talented are like
disabled,
like they're disturbed.
Yeah.
Like even like Let's Die, God rest her soul, as talented as she is, they said that she has some issues. Like it's been stated plenty of times before.
She was just natural.
I'm saying there's mad talented people who ain't got no issues, yo.
I think that there's people who are able to
there's mad people who don't have, who aren't considered super talented, who got plenty issues.
But a lot of people like Beyonce. I think Beyonce is super weird. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that not like that. Like I think no. I don't mean it that way.
And happy birthday, B. Happy birthday, B.
Happy birthday. When I say weird,
please leave us alone.
No, when I say weird, I think that she probably, is a sweet person, but she's always thinking about, moving up. She's always thinking about music. That's how I feel. Like she's one of those people that has to be. But R. Kelly, you talking about weird in a sense. I think that R. Kelly in his mind thinks he's 19 years old. I really feel like he thinks that. I think that he feels like because even when he was 40, he was still dressing like he was 20.
Right. So there's a story though. There's a story that and Nick Canon tells the story. Because Nick Canon was, he was close with R. Kelly.
He was in the Ignition video remix.
I mean, he did a song with R. Kelly.
Yeah, that Gigolo song.
That's R. Kelly on the hook. Right.
Now I gotta look at Nick Cannon.
But now, here's what R. Kelly. This is what Nick Cannon says though. He says, when you have a conversation with him, it's not like a conversation that an adult would have.
Wow.
You know, it's not a like a intellectual conversation. You know, Nick Canon is very intellectual.
He is. Yes, he is.
Very
got him in
deep.
a lot of trouble. Yes.
Yeah, he's a hoe. He's a
Right.
hoe, but he's smart.
Right.
He's a smart hoe.
Yeah, but he has a lot of. But he is very intellectual, right? But he says when he talks to R. Kelly, it's just like you talking to a like a teenager or like a somebody's younger than him, but he's not.
But I think, that means because my mom, she worked with domestic violence while she did NYPD, and they used to have to go to trainings for like pedophiles and like things like that. And she said like that's considered a sickness. Like she said that they had tapes and these people were sick. Like they were saying like that these kids, like she wanted it and she was calling for me. So they're like, they have like a mental issue. So with you saying what you're saying that Nick said when he was talking to R. Kelly, and then knowing that about it being classified as a sickness, like it's kind of like it's.
So you listen to R. Kelly is what you're saying?
No, I deleted it off of my phone.
You sound depressed about that. I remember he had
I used to love Chocolate Factory, but I was just like, dang, like Chocolate
I
Factory,
remember
like
he had an interview with Barbara Walters. This is what I was like, okay. He peed on her. There's something going on. This is when I knew, and I try not to laugh because it's a very serious thing. But he said, see, like, I'm trying to laugh and then you bust out laughing. It's like, don't make it look bad. So he was like, do you have an obsession with young girls? He's like, when you say young.
Right, what do you mean?
What do you mean by young? How old is young? How old is young? Like, that was like one of those admission of guilt, like subliminal.
Right, it's like
14.
Right. What you saying? 17 and a half?
Yes.
The birthday's tomorrow?
Yes.
What are we talking about here?
And then it's like it got to a point where it's like when you look too old, when you started, because he had girls like those girls that he had. One was named Jocelyn and the other one whatever. Like it's like so many people contributed to his sickness.
Yeah. Because he was
money rules the world. Even the parents. You telling me you sold your daughter for R. Kelly to pay your $1,000 light bill? Move. You're not gonna sell my daughter. Like that's what they did. Like your daughter can't sing all that good.
Listen, a great poet once said that P was digital.
Who said that?
Don't.
Sorry. Somebody said that? Oh no. Okay, so this is my thing because like y'all know we be real quick to cancel. Are we harder on our own than the others are on theirs? Because these other ones that y'all started naming, I had never heard. I heard about the Harvey Weinstein guy, but I heard about the guy from Seventh Heaven, right? Kevin said I didn't hear about. Yeah, that one was crazy. But like Kevin Spacey, I didn't know anything about that. I had not heard that at all.
We cancel white people. Excuse me, other people, other races. Because it's not just white people either. Like there are cultural harems and people that marry 12-year-old in other countries. That's a norm. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's normal.
Subscribe for the very latest.